is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the New York Giants and the Las Vegas Raiders. And off we go from Las Vegas. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Carr. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and now we'll send them back to the drawing board.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Play action. Now it's Carr. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
On play action, it's Carr. Got a man open, it's Darren Waller. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. Down at the 25. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Carr going to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. The kick by Carlson is good, and the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. And maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage. And they tried. They just didn't get it done.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Jones. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Throwing Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
They'll run forward Barkley, and he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Flush to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Gano's kick is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with it. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. Well, do you want to unpack that one, or do you want me to?
Football.
We get the interception, then really he's just too loose with the football on the return, and he coughs it right back up the other way.
I've seen this happen in an NFL game, and boy, did it cost someone. San Francisco at Atlanta a few seasons ago. Atlanta throws the interception. San Francisco runs it back. Game is salted away. Fumbles on the return. Atlanta gets it back, drives down, kicks the game-winning field goal.
How about that? And a crazy situation we just saw there. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. And that's complete to Adams. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 4th down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. A 4th down pass interference call.
And everyone works hard on 3rd down. That's usually the money down. Get off the field. It intensifies when it's a 4th down. You think you get...
And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs taking it in from a yard out. And the Raiders have moved out in front. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind-melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
And this is going to be covered up by the Giants.
Oh, my gosh.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones buying time to his left.
Oh, my God.
Got a man, that's Richie James. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
This is some bullshit.
10-3 our score after one here on EA Sports. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Looking to throw. Jones. Flushed out right. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Daniel Jones taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Giants are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Gano the extra point, and we are even at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of two play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
guy, what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now Carr. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Carr. That's the tight end, Jesper Horsted. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
Out of bounds, but at times still gone.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. He hits Adams complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Jacobs. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 to the 4-yard line. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's in! Touchdown, Raiders! Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders have moved out in front. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Yeah. Smack.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Jones escaping the pressure right. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Jones from the gun on 3rd down. Steps away to his left.
Got his ass. Oh, he got me.
He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones eluding the pressure right. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Giants have cut the lead back down to 2. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Being chased out left. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Jones.
What? Man. Are y'all good? Are y'all good?
From the 22,
Jones.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Yes. Hit his ass.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Excellent recognition that none of his receivers were beating coverage and getting open, so he just threw that one away. They'll come back to the huddle, reset, and try something different.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. And it's caught. Touchdown. Richie James. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. They fake the handoff. Now Carr.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
He just jumped.
And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they wanted to capitalize on it.
That's to Galladay, and he's got it. Touchdown, New York. Kenny Galladay. As the first half is winding down, and the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime. And it's no good. No, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And the Raiders have got him. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So we will start here at the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. On play action, now Carr.
Oh, my God.
Time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I need a hit.
The final shot before break. Jones on the move to his left. And now this is intercepted.
Oh, my God. Actually,
Picked off by Deron Harmon. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Rocky Sin. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
On second and goal, Carr, touchdown Raiders.
Darren Waller with a touchdown grab from Derek Carr.
And the Raiders take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. But they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Back to throw. Jones. And now he'll fire deep downfield for James. And this is caught. Touchdown, Giants. Richie James with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Brian Dable dialing up a play call here as they will go for 2. They're going to run it with Barkley. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line. And the lead is going to stay right where it is.
Come on. Come on, spots me open.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Get that guy on my...
From the 6. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down. I feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And a nice spin into some open field. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
Throwing now is Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Carr now on 1st down.
Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
You got to stay on your back.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Into the red zone, it's Carr.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
2nd and 5 from the 8.
Now a give to Jacobs running right. And he'll dive forward here to make sure he gets something out of that one, but not much. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll run right here with Jacobs. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. They go with Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Raiders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. Carr will look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
He's at the 50. 30.
Oh, yeah, you tried to taunt, huh? You tried to taunt. You tried to taunt.
Well, that was almost a 4-point swing. The interception, if he had returned it all the way, would have been 2 for him, but just a little bit shy.
And when it's a play like that, you're exactly right with the math. But don't you feel like it would have counted for more if they found their way all the way back to the end zone and gotten the 2? That changes the whole momentum, doesn't it?
They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the...
And they get Jones for the 3rd time in this ball game. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. And the Raiders are going to get it back here just past the 35.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And the Giants are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
All I gotta do is hold it down. That's all. It's easy.
They begin with a run by Barkley. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on it.
There he goes, right side. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Giants use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. That's caught at the 1.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Carr now to throw. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Here's Carr. Looking deep for Adams. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And the Giants are going to get the football here at their own 23. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there. Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Operating from the gun, Jones escaping the pressure right. Looking sideline, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here's Jones. Off play action. Out to his left. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. Carlson now to add the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. From the 6. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
Well, you accepted
Boy,
it.
tight
You
game
dumb
like
shit.
this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
Jones now on first down. And this is
Oh my God! You had the game in your head!
Very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Jones eluding the pressure right. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 75 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Carr to throw. Lets this go for Renfro downfield.
Thank you.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's got room. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley.
And he's got some space. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. The 30. 10. 5. Touchdown. Giants.
This is the most gayest fucking game ever.
An even 90 yards. And the Giants will add to their fourth quarter lead. Gano the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. The fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game.
Right, I ain't clicking again.
Said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the
Wasn't
time,
expecting nobody to
the
be
team
out there.
expecting it, they do
Boys is
actually
out
recover
there.
the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is
What
much more of a
Bro, you
anecdotal
done
type
burned
of a
them,
number.
bro.
Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Looking deep for Adams.
Fuck him.
And that will be incomplete.
Oh, you
Tried
need
to
to burn
dial up
him.
the long
That's
one
now
way
or
out
never.
there, but it'll be third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Carr. And this
Oh,
one
my.
incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked
that's
too.
my knee.
Instead, it's 4th down.
Need it. Well, you dumb. Oh, you doing that.
Now Carr, gotta have this one. Looking deep for Adams.
Bro.
That is incomplete.
Yes.
They had to go through with such little time remaining, and the Giants are going to get the football back. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Now, hold on a second. Why would they decline that? Charles.
I don't have a good answer for you, but let's work the math here a little bit. If you take the penalty, you get 5 yards. Minimal.
You're in the positive in the yardage, and you get to rerun the down you just had.
I like that. I like that little extra on top of the whole thing. This makes 0 sense.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. That one looks like he'll throw here. Rush coming, and he's taken down. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Back to throw. Jones. And that's complete to Shepard. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 19. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Meanwhile, Jones' throw brought in by Bellinger. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, a little insult to injury here late in the game. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. So Jones off, Graham Gano on here for the New York Giants field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped.
He's about to fake it. He's about to throw it.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Another try for Barkley. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Giants have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points.
Sent you a fucking invite. Ready, set, go. How do you want me to leave, bro? Hey, what, man? First game. That's what you said. You said what? So if I'd have won it, then you could say it. Alright. Now respect me. Be ready. Cause I got black.
Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face. And an instrumental was the last time that I ate. Food from all of the base. My ace boom goon, big son told me about the game. 20 years later, know my name. King, crown me, lounge in the back of the spot. Pay homage to an underground peasant, climb to the top. Funny style on elevators could never fade us. I peep data stain anytime they congratulate.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are inside of the very spacious Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Indianapolis Colts. Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And off we go on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Foles. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that would be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Here's Foles, rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run, deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams have some pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying, make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep. And that's what they attempted to do on that one, unable to connect.
Oh, he shifts past him, and he'll be out right at the 35. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. Now Foles. And a little floater there is incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups. And they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor.
What?
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. They're going to try and throw.
You know.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back in the 40. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Who is that?
Now a play fake. Carr steps away.
Get his ass.
Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. So roughing the passer there, a big mistake defensively.
Yeah, and even though you've got a quarterback out of the pocket and the rules change downfield, that doesn't mean the same rules don't apply with the QB. Anything more than one step, they're going to throw a flag on you every time.
Forced out to his left.
Oh, yeah, look. Dumbass.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And the Colts are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now after the INT, it's Carr. Quickly into the hands of Waller. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line. Here's Jacobs. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try and run it. This is Boulder. He pushed forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's over the line. And touchdown. Josh Jacobs punching it in from a yard away. And the Raiders take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
What?
There's a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Stop.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. The toss here completed to Pittman. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he'll find Pittman. And he is going to have a Colts first down on a well-designed play there. That gets him 16 to move the chains. Back to throw here. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. Now a play fake here on first down. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Throw taken in by Taylor left side. And they'll work this down inside the 30. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. Back to throw. Oh, he's got his tight end, Mo Alley Cox, complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right.
Woo!
And he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Another try after the first down sack. Foles into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. There he goes left side. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Carlson on for the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. Say,
Yo,
guys,
this
lean
nigga
on you
sucks.
through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
He's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's looking for a touchdown deep for Woods.
You fucking suck,
on the deep ball. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks.
Yeah.
He seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
That's caught by his tight end, Kylan Glanson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Out of bounds,
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Flushed out right. He'll get this one to Pittman. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Again, he'll drop to throw. They're going right back to Pittman. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. The Colts on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And they work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Back to Taylor on 1st down. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Okay. I like it.
On 2nd and 7, Foles. Dancing to, and he
Big
can't
man.
get rid of it. He's taken down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Looking middle, and that's complete. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They turn to Taylor on 4th. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the ball forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
On 1st down, Carr.
You know.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense. Very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Oh, yeah.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into the
You changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Fuck you.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
But there's an incompletion partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
I swear.
Incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. He'll look to throw.
All right, there we go.
And this one is incomplete. And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they'll call the timeout.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up 4th down.
All right, we good.
And his kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and
Oh
I
my
both
God,
know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Looking to throw again on second down. Carr escaping the pressure right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to have his running back. It's complete.
Bullshit.
And he is going to have a Raiders first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Working from the gun, it's Carr.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked off by Brandon Faison. 20. 10. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
Here in this 3rd quarter, the whole complexion of the ball game flips on a dime there, CD. This is back to a 1-score game.
And sometimes when your offense is sputtering, you as a defensive unit have to take it upon yourselves to say, we've got to go out there, maybe take a few chances along the way, and see if we can generate some points ourselves. And lo and behold, they were able to deliver.
Oh my God.
And the hands team for the Raiders will secure it. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Down to the 42, 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Oh, he's done.
Oh, that's just not fair. And now room to run. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd touchdown of the night, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
Come on.
They'll take it.
Come on.
I like the way.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Duron Harmon. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. Carr, play fake to Jacobs. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
On play action. Now Carr rolling to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into fourth down.
Carr to throw for it on fourth down.
I'm just started.
And this is caught inside the... Devontae Adams, 40 yards. And the Raiders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Oh my God, when you trying to swat it and they give you the fucking bullshit, this fucking shit.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Come on, bro. Too much bullshit in this game.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down, he'll drop to throw. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 45-yard line. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. They'll look to throw again. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Duron Harmon.
Don't matter. As the muddy. Soaking wet, but ain't with swimming. I'm the man now. Ain't I? Work a plan now. Can't I? I remember when you lame player. Hated a player. Now the same lame player. They call a player mayor. What you talking? Talking that's funky. About my face. Wearing that monkey. Not that. That might give you life advice.
So you going against brother?
Get some money. Get some money.
Okay, going against brother against brother.
Get some money.
Them hard, bro.
It's the paper power pastor, burning rubber faster, down a tall NASCAR. My solo knows that I am not a passer. I will not be after any of you fever blistered. I'm the man now, ain't I? Work a plan now, can't I? I remember when you lame player, hated a player, now the same lame player.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the San Francisco 49ers and the Baltimore Ravens. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47 -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. They go play action now. Jackson. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. So an early wake-up call there leads to a quick 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give them this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And this carry not as productive. He swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Fourth down try. Here's Purdy. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Purdy. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Remember last time out, they threw the interception on their first drive.
Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, when all of a sudden and try to put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to.
Is your shit fucking up? My shit's fucking up too. It's at the same moment your shit fucked up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down. Back in his own 6-yard line.
Oh my God.
He finds Bateman over the middle.
And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Brandon Ayuk, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore.
Gold with the extra point. And after the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
This is taken just shy of the 10.
And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
6 more yards? 14 more yards.
They run once more with Edwards.
Oh,
and they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47. 3rd inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. And he'll get into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
One extra at the
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 on 2nd down.
Keep getting forward.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Jackson. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Barrett.
Oh, like Lamar, can you not throw something?
Here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They run with McCaffrey off the option. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Back to throw, Purdy. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
The defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
You think he's going to get it back?
One incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
The Ravens on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Jackson now. And he whips that one incomplete there.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first down, and he gives himself up there at the end. Dobbins will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. You can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
This one taken just inside the 10.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he's going to have a Niners first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 2 yards, good enough for a first. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Tyus Bowser blowing that play up.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Throwing here, Purdy.
Down that right side, it's McCaffrey. They'll go for a gain of 7. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Here's Purdy. They'll find Ayuk open right side.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down.
Purdy on 4th down.
Thank you.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down.
Oh,
and they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. So the drive will indeed continue. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Touchdown!
Oh, my God!
George Kittle, 35 yards.
And the Niners will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Now goal for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
Buying time to his left. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson.
Flush to his right. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Play action. Now Jackson. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. They go play action with Jackson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
Justin.
They're going on fourth down. It's Jackson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Flushed out right. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-enter.
Oh, for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Javarius Ward. And the Niners are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it first and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49.
Here's Purdy on first and 10.
Escaping the pressure right.
Come on,
and that is
fucking
incomplete. Coverage a little too big there, and it's second down. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Oh, yeah.
Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey.
And he'll be marked right at the 15-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down.
Purdy.
His throw caught right around the 6.
And the Niners are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal.
I'm trying to disrespect me.
And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Finally.
7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Niners have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. They're going for it with Dobbins. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Nick Bosa in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Talanoa.
You're going to get hit by the ball, it don't matter.
And now off to the races, down the right side.
Play Man 2K. Play Man 2K right now. Play Man 2K right now, bro. Play Man 2K right now.